Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and today I'm back at Universal Studios Hollywood to celebrate Mario Day and to share some exciting news about Super Nintendo World finally have an opening year. So let's dive right in and get into it. First off, taking a look at the Halloween Horror Nights maze. This facade is already better than the previous facade. The last year's facade again was a flat facade. Now this is a 3D facade, so that's really cool. And they're filling in the little plywood, or they're filling in the wood frame there with some plywood, which is awesome. Can't wait to see what this is. Rumor has it maybe Nightmare on Elm Street or Fear Street. We'll have to see. But very excited. I'm so glad the facade. This maze is already 1,000 times better because the facade is much better than last year. So I'm super excited for that. Looks like we got the potential makings of the second tent over here. I don't know if that's going to be like the layout or if they're just going to fold up the tent, but we'll have to see. Beautiful evening in the park is, again, Thursday, March 10th. A lot of people here as we head on, check on Super Nintendo World. So now the land's been announced officially and confirmed by Universal Studios Hollywood. Hope you see it move into high gear. Still looking good right now. Lots of progress, lots more tarps on the pyramid structures and on that side of the land. Not much else I can see from up here, so let's actually go ahead and go downstairs to the Starway. Check out the Horror Nights maze and check out the entrance to Super Nintendo down there. Now, I'm a little worried about the reception to the land because of the way it was marketed today. So Universal just put out a simple tweet and social media post that said Super Nintendo World will be opening in 2023 here at Universal Studios Hollywood. That was it. There's no blog post, no rendering, no concept art, nothing. Just Super Nintendo World will open in 2023 with a picture of Mario, of course, to celebrate Mario Day. Now, after that, I was looking at, the mainstream media and news sites and blog sites and non-theme park sites that obviously reporting on the news saying, ooh, look, Universal or Super Nintendo World's opening Universal in 2023. And I started to read some of the articles, and they were describing the experience, and they said there would be a high-speed thrill ride themed to Mario Kart and a tamer Yoshi experience. But see, this is where the problem comes in about the marketing for the land, because those obviously non-theme park, there weren't theme park related sites that I was, looking at, as like The Verge and Gizmodo and IGN and just sites that kind of a lot of entertainment people read, like typical people interested in movies, non-theme park sites. But from those articles, and even the writers of the articles got confused that they think it's going to be just like Japan's version. But it's not, obviously. We won't have the Yoshi ride, and also the Mario Kart ride is not high speed, and that's another issue in itself, as Mario Kart sounds high speed, and in the commercials for Japan, it looks high speed, but the ride is just basically a just shooting dark ride. You're not even really racing against each other, you're racing against Bowser and his friends. So, I just hope people don't come over to here to Hollywood, because there'll be people flying all over the country, because this will be the only one here, at least a year or two, unless people just wait for Florida, which they could as well, because Florida will be getting everything all at once, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, and Mario Kart all at one time. But if people decide to fly over here, I'd hate for them to spend all that money and come and be disappointed there's only a Mario Kart ride and the land is much smaller than Japan's. So I think Universal should have done a better job with the promotion of the Universal land, or at least a better job with the they're announcing it, right? So they just said it opens in 2023, no month or anything, but just that year. But they should have provided a piece of concept art or at least some details on what's going to be in this land, just so they can tell people that it's different. This land will be different than Japan, so that people don't come here expecting Mario Kart and Yoshi and Donkey Kong all at one time, because there's a very good chance, well, they won't be getting Yoshi at all, but who knows when they'll get Donkey Kong, if ever. But luckily, 2023 is kind of as far away, so Universal in future press releases will hopefully, of course, they'll release some concept art, but they'll definitely hopefully clarify that far enough in advance so people don't already plan a trip expecting a whole bunch of stuff, and then they get to just a mini, basically kind of like a mini land compared to Japan and Orlando's version. Speaking of Epic Universe and their Super Nintendo World, they're working on that really, really hard. I mean, harder than the rest of the other three lands that were announced in the concept or proposed in the concept art. So I feel like that could potentially even open first before the whole theme park is open, because each of Epic Universe's worlds are they are separate, like they're just one entrance and one exit, so they don't really all connect to each other. So you can technically open one before the rest are done, and have like partial phase openings until the whole resort's open, because no theme park ever opens with everything done at one part. I mean, look at Disneyland, didn't open it with 80-something attractions on day one. It opened just a few. There's obviously problems, and then they added some over time. It was pretty good. So I feel like there's a good chance that Universal will open Epic Universe, or Epic Universe will open Super Nintendo World maybe in 2024 or 2025 as the first land, even if the other ones are still under construction. Obviously with the hub as well. Looking at the Halloween Horror Nights maze down by Mummy, there still is just the outline, but they got the lumber to start going vertical on this maze. I don't know what the rumors are for this maze. I just know the one by Curious George, I feel kind of like Fear Street or Nightmare on Elm Street, one of those two. Someone on one of the Inside Universal forums thinks they discovered the code. Legacy has been putting out these codes, and they said if you can decipher these codes, you'll get all the mazes for Halloween Horror Nights. One of them's the Weekend. So I might go over one of those in the live stream, because those are pretty interesting. And it'll be kind of cool to have the Weeknd have his own maze. I remember Billie Eilish was supposed to have her own maze, but I wonder maybe the Weeknd is kind of to make up for that. But yeah, nothing much happening here. Looks like they're ready to go vertical, and I even have the facade section starting to go up some. Super happy. Halloween Horror Nights is coming back in full force this year. Looking at Super Nintendo World from here, you start to see some drywall right there for Bowser's Castle, maybe for the upper sections, which is great because we can some prefab work there. You can even see the makings of the castle, the little ridges of the castle, that theming there for the castle walls, which is very exciting as well. And you can see the rock work still there, and nothing much has increased. Let's go down ahead and see if you see anything at the entrance, because I don't see anything new here. Again, I really can't wait till the Piranha Plants and the clouds are installed on Mount Beanpole. That'll be very exciting. But yeah, looks like we'll see the upper parts of Bowser Castle next. Back at the Super Nintendo World walls, and they confirm the opening date of 2023 for Super Nintendo World. That is super exciting. Again, they just had this part, and then today, of course, they unveiled this part. Hopefully, it's early 2023, and I have a suspicion of when that might be. So if you remember one of my older videos, we're talking about the blockout dates for the Platinum Pass, or for all the other passes but the Platinum Pass. A lot of blackout dates that didn't exist for the Gold Pass in January exist for January 22, exist for January 2023. I'm still guessing that is when the grand opening, the official grand opening of Super Nintendo World will be, with soft openings, pass holder previews, and soft openings in the weeks or months after Horror Nights. So like maybe like in November and December. I feel like those 2 months could host some previews, some pass holder previews, or test and adjust technical rehearsals for the land, with an official grand opening in January with where all those blockout dates are. So if you're like, oh gosh, 2023, that's so far away, don't be too sad, because I really feel like it will be early 2023, basically just January, and really later this year, as we've all been saying. Those blackout dates have not changed, by the way, so that kind of confirms that theory. Well, this is Theme Park Wizard back at home, and quite an eventful day. Great Mario Day. This will be coming out on the 11th, sorry. But happy Mario Day. Super Nintendo World opens on 2023. What do you guys think about my theory about that January grand opening and soft opening late this year? And what do you guys think about the promotion of the land? Do you agree that we should at least get some concept art, or the Universal should at least differentiate that it'll be different from Japan's version so people won't come and be disappointed? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more theme park updates and have a fantastic day.